This is total GD, and he just had the worst fail in Geometry Dash history. While playing the unnerved version of Secubin Circles, which is the 17th hardest level right now, Total will have an unfortunate death. After passing the beginning, the wave, the impossible spam at 60%, as well as the maze at 66%, all Total had to do was pass a pretty forgiving ship section to beat a historic impossible level. But after over 440,000 attempts, Total would do this. This is total GD.
This is every tram ever. Tram, airway tram, African tram, Asian tram, European tram, American tram, South American tram, Australian tram, low floor tram, ultra low floor tram, double decker tram. And my favorite.
You don't want to be like this. This is disgusting.
Me like this kind thing.
This is every tram.
If you've ever wondered why, outside of morals, it's such a bad idea to consume humans, this will be your answer. This video shows 4 different images, 2 of them of some young children from the 4 tribe in Papua New Guinea, and 2 side section images of brains that are being studied. Now for some context here, the 4 people, or the 4 tribe, are located in Papua New Guinea, and for a very long time they would consume their dead as a way to release their spirit and help them transition into the other side. This would turn out to be a massive mistake though, because they ended up developing a super rare prion disease known as Kuru, which is uncurable and fatal. The people that would pass away from this disease would then end up getting consumed themselves, and the cycle would continue. The 4 people don't do this anymore, but it goes to show you it was a very bad idea. If you guys want the rest of the rundown, I did a long form on this as well.
Some say 100 men can't defeat a gorilla.
It's not that simple.
People are underestimating how big and strong a gorilla is.
But watch how just 4 men defeated a grizzly bear, which is even bigger and stronger.
4 college wrestlers grateful to be alive and for each other after perhaps their toughest match, going toe-to-toe with a grizzly bear. Braden Lowry, Kendall Cummings, August Harrison, and Orrin Jackson were searching for fallen antlers in Wyoming's Shoshone National Forest on Saturday when all of a sudden Lowry and Cummings came face to face with the bear.
I heard the crashing and the only thing I could yell is bear, bear. And I yelled bear and the bear tackled me first.
Seeing his teammate being mauled, Cummings took the fight to the bear, yelling, punching, and grabbing him until the bear turned on him.
I was putting my hands in its mouth and stuff so it wouldn't be chewing on my neck.
The bear finally walking away. Now, as they recover, broken and bloody, their friendship stronger than ever.
Some say
The dumbest things people have ever done, part 9.
Firstly, this is the country of Kiribati, which many of you all probably haven't even heard of, but this is the city names of their country. It's almost like they gave up when it was time to name their cities. Next, in 2020, a soccer team decided to use an AI-powered camera instead of a human, but for the entire game, it thought that the bald referee's head was the soccer ball, so the viewers from home were only able to see the top of this man's head the entire time. Now, somebody recently posted a video to social media of how a store was selling pre-cracked eggs, but this is honestly one of the laziest things I've ever seen. What's next? Pre-chewed food? Finally, Balenciaga has started selling these chip bags for $1,800 with no chips inside, and that's because they're literal handbags. Anybody can do this for $3, but why would anybody do this?
The dumbest
Characters who I think are racist based off of vibes. Luigi, a little racist. He gives off the vibes that he will be uncomfortable around minorities. Kirby, not racist. Kirby slaughters everyone indiscriminately. Mickey Mouse, mega racist. He was made back in 1928. And let's just say civil rights back then wasn't what it is now. If I was walking down the street, I wouldn't be surprised if Mickey Mouse called me a slur. SpongeBob, not racist. Here he is giving his biggest op a Valentine's Day card. Man is just so full of love. He doesn't even know what hate is. Goku would be the type to say something racist without even knowing it's racist. Exhibit A.
Wow, look at all the Piccolos.
But he means no harm. Vegeta, on the other hand, is a full-blown racist. All he ever talks about is how superior Saiyans are. He did have some character development though, so I'll give him a little credit. Frieza, he owns the racist tier. Change the racist tier to Frieza. Characters who I think are racist based off of vibes. Luigi, a little
Check out this very suspicious reaction by the #1 Geometry Dash streamer.
Yeah! Holy moly guacamole, I finally beat this extreme demon. I can't wait to dance in a maid outfit. Oh, whoa. Meow, meow.
Check out this very suspicious reaction by
Slip the rubber band through the gap in the door if you're locked out of a hotel room.
Check out this
characters who I think
Check out this very suspicious reaction by the #1 Geometry Dash streamer.
Yeah! Holy moly guacamole, I finally beat this extreme demon. I can't wait to dance in a maid outfit. Oh, whoa. Meow, meow.
Check out this very suspicious reaction by the #1 Geometry
Slip the rubber band through the gap in the door if you're locked out of a hotel room. Next, loop it around the base of the latch. Then pull the band tight and tape the end to the room's inside wall to create tension. Now, slide the rubber band toward the swinging end of the latch and gently close the door. As it shuts, the latch folds inward, unlocking the door and allowing you back inside. Slip the rubber band through the gap in the door if you're locked out of a
Alright, Mojang, we have got to stop meeting like this, dude. Explain to me why a wooden pickaxe can mine wood, a stone pickaxe can mine stone, an iron pickaxe can mine iron, a diamond pickaxe can mine diamonds, a netherite pickaxe can mine netherite, but you're telling me a gold pickaxe can't mine gold? But then if I come all the way up here on this huge tower and drop down, I can somehow not take any damage? Like, dude, you're telling me that tiny little pixel, that microscopic pixel of water can stop my fall from all the way up there? But then when I have this giant tub of water, if I come up this huge tower and drop down into it, I take fall damage. And then this one's the dumbest out of all of them. If I put a snow block right here, all of the cactus gets deleted. But you're telling me the same block, this is the same thing right here. You're telling me I can just add the snow into it manually like this, and now it's perfectly fine. Mojang, fix your game. All right.
Fisherman who caught.
All right, Mojang.
Fisherman who caught wild things, part 5.
So just recently, a man in Turkey was fishing on a lake when he threw out his fishing net. Well, when he pulled his fishing net back in, he found the tip of a trident and immediately contacted experts from a local museum. Well, they believe it's an object that dates back to the Roman period. From this, many people online are saying this is Poseidon's trident and this man is the chosen one, while many people online are confused because they think it could quite literally just be a gardening tool, but who knows? However, even though it might look like it, experts are confident that this is a real trident from the Roman period, and the fact that he just caught this while fishing is absolutely wild. All this before GTA 6.
That's a lot of damage. 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 That's a
Yo, it's finally back. It's finally been announced that the next season of The Amazing World of Gumball will be on Hulu. Almost 10 years have passed since season 6 alone, and Darwin and Gumball are covered in dust. And because it's Gumball's world, he removed the dust from the whole universe. It's crazy because the last time we seen them, a lot of weird things were going on, and it felt like reality was collapsing on itself. Now, unfortunately, a lot of people are upset because Hulu's not in their country. So hopefully they're able to put it on TV or just have it available somewhere else. Now it's your turn, regular show. Chop chop. Yo, it's fun.
That's a lot of.
Yo, it's finally back. It's finally been announced that the next season of The Amazing World of Gumball will be on Hulu. Almost 10 years have passed since season 6 alone, and Darwin and Gumball are covered in dust. And because it's Gumball's world, he removed the dust from the whole universe. It's crazy because the last time we seen them, a lot of weird things were going on, and it felt like reality was collapsing on itself. Now, unfortunately, a lot of people are upset because Hulu's not in their country. So hopefully they're able to put it on TV or just have it available somewhere else. Now it's your turn, regular show. Chop chop. Yo, it's finally back. It's finally been announced that the next season.
So not too long ago, it came out that one of Diddy's lawyers who was working on his defense
Run. 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 Run.
The difference between how girls wash their face and how guys wash their face is just so fun. Like this is how girls wash their face.
Okay, so we got the left eye cleanser right here first, and then we got the middle exterior face cleaner right here, and then we also have the right eye cleanser in pink right here, and then we also have the full face cleaner for the extra finish and touch, and then we also have the extraterrestrial makeup cleanser cleaner thingamajig, and there's also like 50 other products I'm about to put into.
And then this is how guys wash their face.
Soap. Done.
The difference between how
Are you ignoring me? No, I'm just looking out the window. Detention. So this kid's sitting in class. He's not talking, he's not on his phone, just quietly staring out the window. He's already finished the in-class work. He's still kind of listening to the teacher teach. He's just looking out the window. The teacher stops mid-lecture. Is there something more interesting out there? He didn't know that she was talking to him, so he didn't respond. Excuse me, are you ignoring me? No, I'm just thinking. Well, you can think in detention. What? Whole class is confused. He wasn't even doing anything. At the end of class, he gets handed the detention slip. The reason? Refusing to engage. Ignoring teacher's orders. What? All this for staring out a window in silence on a random Thursday. You guys, this is like the second story I've heard about some teacher like this. Schools want you their way. They want you to look forward, you know? But that's not how normal people are. People are different. People are loosey-goosey. They learn different ways. People need to daydream sometimes, guys. Sorry. Sometimes I get a little passionate. Sue me. Peace. Are you
He tried to light his shoe on fire mid-flight, but the attendants smelled the burning matches and saw what he was doing. Passengers and crew wrestled him to the ground, and eventually he was sedated. And when they checked his shoes, they discovered a fuse sticking out of each one. It turned out they were stuffed with enough explosives to bring down the entire plane. And that's why you have to take off your shoes at the airport. He tried to light his shoe on fire mid-flight, but the attendants smelled the burning matches and saw what he was doing. Passengers and crew wrestled him to the ground, and eventually he was sedated. And when they checked his shoes, they discovered a fuse sticking out of each one. It turned out they were stuffed with enough explosives
Come on, son, they can't beat us again! Okay, is there a B? No, you idiot! It was a D! Oh, thank God. F, the word is fruity! Yes, we win again! You're also the game, son! Dad, what happened to casual game night? Way much, right now! Okay, son, if you guess this word, we finally win! I don't think I could say this. Come on, dude, it's so easy. The word literally describes your dad. Okay. Dude, the word was cranky. What the hell did you just call me? Wait, Dad, I'm too. Oh, that won't be the last broad tip you get hit by. You will regret this, Dad. Hello, Dad. Now it's your turn. Can I get the hint? Let's just say there's way too many of them. Eats. Whoa, you said that casually? I mean, I say that word all the time. Dad, the word was maggots. So wait a minute. Isn't there supposed to be someone hanging there? Are those? Let's play Hang Asian Man! Come on, son, they can't beat us again! Okay, is there a B? No, you idiot! It was a D! Oh, thank God. F, the word is fruity! Yes, we win again! You're also the game, son! Dad,
Here's even more stupid laws. Number 4, in California, you're unable to wear cowboy boots unless you own 2 cows. Now my question is, who's enforcing this? The fashion police? Who's really clocking the whole state of Cali to ensure that they got at least 2 cows before wearing some damn boots? Number 3, in South Africa, it's illegal to wrestle a bear. But funny enough, there's no bears in South Africa. People say that every law exists for a reason, that it needs to happen enough times for it to become illegal. So this law implies that people were smuggling bears into South Africa just to wrestle them. What the hell is happening in South Africa? Number 2, in Ohio, boneless chicken doesn't even mean without bones. Number 1, how many Australians does it take to screw in a light bulb? Doesn't matter, because up until 1998, they weren't allowed to unless they were a licensed electrician, meaning that screwing in a light bulb could get you either a fine or sent to prison. Here's even more stupid laws. Number 4,
Foods that no longer exist, Part 2. Firstly, Haribo sugar-free gummy bears that were released nearly 10 years ago were discontinued shortly after because it acted as a laxative and gave people